We already got the other pieces, that we gonna work with, that we have that's part of this core.
Yeah.
But now we need that somebody to raise the level of me.
I had some teams.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
you were saying, like
it happens, it's needed.
Yeah. And Ant does it in a way that's like he's not pulling punches, but he's not being, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not ODing on nobody. He's being respectful.
Yeah.
He's telling you what it is without being disrespectful. Like in that same post game I was talking about.
I also like the way that he's like, yo, like Kevin Durant's my favorite player of all time. It's rare.
But fuck him.
Nah, yeah.
I'm coming for that.
Still. I want to cut his head off. And I think that's like a certain like thing that's not so often like seen. It's like when, look, man, like if I wasn't a super fan of everybody I studied and looked up to, I couldn't have learned.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And like if you didn't study everybody's game that you know what I'm saying, watch religiously and obsessively, then, but it's like, it doesn't take away from your like ego or power or confidence to big up like who you studied.
Yeah.
Like it's kids out there studying you now. Like
you're supposed to though. You're supposed to get flowers, man. You're supposed to.
That's what
they did it. They did it already. Yeah. They did it before us.
Right. That's the shit, man. When I meet people like that, man, like, yo, Eddie Murphy, dog. I'm Eddie Murphy. I was like, yo, you know who I am? This is crazy.
You bet who? Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. You a legend. You a legend. This is crazy, dog. I said, yo, you ever think about doing a podcast? He said, what's that? I said, that's how lit you are, bro. You don't even know what a podcast is, bro. OG, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But
you don't have to know the fucking podcast is.
He's one of the goats. You know what I'm saying? And man, listen. Let's get back to the Warrior shit, though.
Okay.
Because look, you seen it firsthand. Steph going off in the Garden, 2013. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that? As a bucket getter yourself, you know what I'm saying? A dude that got a shot is mean.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like? Seeing him at that size, guard, moving the way he's moving, shooting the way he shoots. Because Steph.
Oh, Steph. Oh, when I first went in the Garden.
Yeah. Seeing him do, because like, yo.
It was different because Steph used to come to the workouts. Like Steph was like, I would never let people in the workouts. Like I never wanted guys that I had to go up against know what I was doing, and you know what I'm saying? So at this time, we talking about first couple years, even in college, going into NBA. My first couple years, I'm in the gym. CP is coming out of college. First year, he's coming to the workouts now. CP's bring Steph to the workouts. Like we having these type of, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this is some good shit. And I'm watching Steph. And like, he's like just studying like all the shit that we was like the different type of kind of unorthodox workouts that we was doing with the tennis ball and, you know what I mean? Close your eyes and watch the fingers over here, count to 5. Like, it was just like, we was doing a different type of workout, right? And he wanted to be a part of that. Then we would play one-on-one, so I saw everything that we was seeing in college when he was at Davidson and made that run in the tournament. Yeah. All of that up close and personal. Now going throughout his career as a younger Steph, the work that he was actually putting in and the type of workouts that he was doing, that he built off of that foundation. You know what I'm saying? Being in the gym, understanding. And so by the time we get to New York, it's like,
you already know who this guy is.
Yeah, it's like we already know who this
I know he's a sicko.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like I'm looking, we reading the scout report. Like, nah, you can't leave him. Like pick him up full court. You have no responsibility tonight, G. Just chase him around. That's it. You have none.
Get exhausted following that man.
That's it.
Running through screens all night.
That's it. And this was like at the very, this was like the takeoff.
Yeah,
of
13
Steph.
was
13 was the takeoff of Steph. You know what I'm saying? I think I caught him. I scratched him in his face one time. Like
that would have been the Spurs year, probably.
When they lost?
I was talking about. Yeah, that playoff year.
Yeah,
that was the emergence. Like, the 13 was
that was his like
coming out party. Like,
yo, Garden was like, oh shit.
Yeah. But
we got a battle now. Okay, shit, I gotta get going. This is you one of them guys too. Okay.
So him paying that close of attention. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And almost like, like studious but almost spy. You know what I mean? Like I remember like I was opening for Lil Wayne, T.I., and 2 Chainz one summer, right? And Lil Wayne, like only time to this day I've met Wayne has been on stage at Coachella when I brought him out. Like this cat is the Wizard of Oz. but I'm literally, you know what I mean? Like, I moved to New Orleans in 2007. Like, Carter 3 dropping, like,
you was everywhere, Jen.
like, yeah. But that summer, I don't even know if he knew I was on tour opening for him. Like, you feel me? I was like the first of like 5 acts, but every night I would go and sit in the crowd. Cause I was, by the time I got on stage, just people looking, where's seat 100, you know what I mean? I'm playing, make some noise. It's like,
yeah,
100 people in a 10,000, you know what I mean?
Right. Open.
And I was just like, $1,000 a show, that paid for the bus. I was either watching everybody set after me to study and obsessively like, okay, I see where Wayne places the hits in his set and how he uses the stage and the body language and this, that, and the other, and taking every piece of like how you describe, almost to a spy level of like studying.
Yeah.
And have you seen that type of shit before? And people like the like endless pursuit of like learning, looking, you know what I'm saying? Studying. Yeah.
I can't say that it's not that anymore today, but I don't know if it's as much of like really like paying attention to, the person that came before you and the person that you really respect and like taking, watching the game and studying it. I just don't think it's enough of film watching and game watching today. You know what I'm saying? You're not sitting back.
You think that's a tribute to this?
It's a tribute to that, but it's also
attention spans and shit.
Yeah, like, that too. But it's also a lack of opportunity to watch that.
Yeah,
like where can we go to watch old NBA games the way that we grew up watching? Old NBA games, right? We can't go nowhere. You barely find games. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no one set place that you could go to watch a game from 2006. And you know what I mean?
We need that.
Game 42.
We need that.
We need that. There's no
streaming service that's an archive of
there's nobody who has that.
Yeah. And if you're lucky enough, you might find it on like YouTube or something like that, but it'll be like 240p. You know what I'm saying? Looking crazy, blown out, looking like Minecraft.
Shit, Marv Albert.
Looking crazy.
Marv Albert was still there.
Word, you know what I'm saying? Looking like Minecraft, dog. Like, wow, digital. You know what I'm saying? Looking crazy. You saying that by the time you saw Steph at the Garden, you already knew what Steph was doing out here.
Yeah.
But what was it like to see it at the NBA level, in game, at the Garden, the real Garden?
The real Garden.
You know what I'm saying? What was that like?
It was fun to match up against that. As far as like, not like one-on-one, but it was fun to be, us against Golden State and like where we was at this time in 2013, they was at, Golden State. So Steph was, he's battling injuries, and all of that. So I knew that was the only thing that was like, would hold him back, or would hinder him from doing anything else. Him being small and short and, that was a narrative on him coming into the, he was fragile. He wasn't strong enough. He was too small. This was the narrative on him. But you still knew the type of talent and skill that he had. And we knew all he had to do was once he get healthy, he get more comfortable with this game and the NBA game and the pace of the game and the speed of the game and figure out his niche in this game, it's over.
Yeah.
And I think Mark Jackson helped him a lot. Kind of find that. Yeah. Oh, this is your niche. This is yours. This is your niche.
That era with Mark Jackson,
it helped him. It clicked. Like, oh shit, I can. Oh, they playing like this.